Hello and welcome back to Particleworks Power-Ups. We're back with a quick follow-up to a previous episode where we calculated the power losses for each component in a gearbox. After that we had a great request. Can we streamline this even further by applying the function to every scene within a project? The answer? Absolutely! In fact, this approach could be applied to several of the macros we've created recently, but for today we're focusing on that power output macro. Let's get straight into it. Let's pick up where we left off last time. If you need a refresher, feel free to re-watch episode 7. Just a quick reminder, this macro cycles through each polygon, reads its associated torque file, calculates the power at each time step, and appends this to the same CSV as before, allowing us to plot power directly within the Particleworks GUI. If you're doing this for one simulation, chances are you're going to want to repeat it for all simulations, so let's add that functionality. To start, I want to give the user the option to define a list of scenes to process, just in case you don't want to run it on every single scene. We use list comprehension to create a string of the scenes in this project and then add them to a string input in our dialog box. We use the ask function to open the dialog box, and to interpret the user's inputs as a Python list, we can use the AST module and its literal eval function. You'll need to import this module at the top of your script. If this is the first time using it, episode 1 explains how to install libraries in the Particleworks Python console. Next, I'll loop through the list of scenes, find the corresponding Particleworks objects for each one, activate it, and print the scene name so we can track the progress in real time. From there, I simply indent the rest of the code block so that all the previously defined steps are repeated for each selected scene individually. We should add a check to see if the power has already been calculated for a scene, but for now I'm going to leave that out. Just make sure the list you input only includes unprocessed scenes. Now we're ready to test the script and see it in action. Here we've got the same simulation from before, plus a few variations I've run at different RPMs and gear settings. As before, I'll just drag and drop the Python file onto the scene viewer to run the macro. A dialog box will pop up. Here I need to enter the list of scenes I want to process. It's really important to format this string exactly like a Python list. Use square brackets, wrap each scene name in speech marks, and separate each with commas. If it's not formatted correctly, the literal eval function will throw an error. Once I click OK, the script runs. You'll see live progress in the console as each scene and node is processed. And just like that, the entire project is done, saving me potentially hours of manual effort.
If you have a problem you'd like our help with, our contact details are on screen now and in the description below. For more information about our full API online training course, visit our contact page for details. See you next time.